Test, test. I think that worked. Hello, Melon, Savage, Ergo, Ritter, Arbuse, Madeline, Stereosine, Apache, Bag, Gregory, Saber, Devil Soul. Oh no, and Static and Burke. Thank you so much for the resubs. I'll give you a proper thank you here in just a moment. Hi, Zero. I'm doing okay, Ritter. I'm doing okay. How are you? No worries, Gregory. Thank you, Ritter. Triam Times. I'm Brando. Hi, Hetty. Hi, Zerfist. Yeah, I took this last week off. I needed kind of a mental break with the whole getting laid off. It really kind of got to me mentally, so I took some me time. I Setsuna. Fine. Oh my goodness. Violet Spellcraft. Thank you so much for the raid. Literally just started. How was your stream? Welcome. Wait, am I doing another? That's still jam. Wait. Oh no, that's a resub. Glitchica? Wait, you were streaming? I'm disappointed I didn't notice. How are you? How was your stream? Hello, everyone. And then we had a resub for Chester Jam. Asany Devake, Static, and Berg for their resubs as well. It was very good and count from you, thank you. I'm glad you had a good stream. And how was your stream, Glitchica? I haven't talked to you in like a week. I was thinking about you earlier today, actually. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Nippa. Welcome. Get bullied with love. Oh, before I forget. Okay. So, Static resubbed, and this is 15 months. Thank you so much. And then we had Berg with 20 months. Wait, no. 40 months. Wait, that's not right. 40 months at tier 3. And then Fist of Jam for 12 months, your whole year. Now, thank you so much. Thank you. And Attack of Disease for 15. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the bits, Megafool. 50 bits. And thank you for the follow, Lemo Heights. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, no worries, Violet. I hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for the raid. Tradition. Goodbye hug. Good night. Okay, I gotta see what. Oh, you passed out, Satsuna? Are you doing okay now? Also, hi, Valgore. Oh, hi, Tatsuya. Hi, Negafool. What else did I miss? Okay, Lichika, you didn't tell me yet. My stream was. Oh, no, there it is. We did some chatting, watched the food video. Oh, nice. I love my food ASMR videos where there's no talking, no music, just the sound of making food. Ugh, it's terrible when you're hungry though. Right, reacted to the Game Awards. Nice. And thank you so much for the bits. Mega Fool. Another 50, thank you. And Snacks Under, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. Kai Pika Master. I see that comment Gist of Jam. But let me scroll back up. What else did I miss? So if you came from the raid, welcome. Well, raids, there are two. I am Kookstar. I am a VR tuber, so in other words, I'm 3D. I focus on visual ASMR, so we have a lot of hand motions here, plus some other visual effects, so like finger trails. Sometimes I do something called particle dance. We will do that later. That's honestly one of my favorite things. So, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hi, JD. Welcome. Hi, Thord. Oh, let's see. People who came over from the raid. I see a Drake Blue, Prodigy, Archimboy, Butster. It's a little hard to read. Aranoma. Sneezy Zung. Welcome. I think that's everyone so far. Just gonna mut these off. and we had a few high ratings. There's Phoenix, hello, Ryan of the Night, DJ Sugar Mix, Pika Master, welcome, and Zero Hunter, hello. I'm doing good, welcome. Hi, Turkey. How are you? We're all caught up. I'm all caught up. Thanks for being here. I've met you. I haven't streamed in a week. I had to take some mental time for myself. I was having got laid off my job. It was really affecting me. And so I wasn't in a good mental place to stream, so I kind of had to take some time for myself, but I'm doing much better now. Hi, Maxi Socks. Welcome. Oh gosh, Turkey. At least you got your college degree. Hi, Niliki. I have been Maxi Sauce, but not a ton. Um, not 150 levels. Um, I've been looking a little bit, not a ton, just because it wasn't helping my mental state. No, Turkey, I don't want my job back. I don't want to go back to that company. Oh, Klitschika. Oh, that was a resub. Milky resubbed it for 38 months. Thank you so much. I'm glad we were able to fix the issues earlier. There were some issues with my Minecraft server. Um Honestly, I don't even feel like I should really mine anymore because it's more like I host it. What it's really now keeps running. Um and there's some weird network issues, but we got it fixed. Um yeah, I'm glad we were able to. Hello, Voltix. It's honestly a bittersweet. A situation I'm in with a job sucks. It sucks being unemployed. Because there's a lot of what ifs that go through your mind. I have a decent amount saved up, so I'll be good for a while. Twitch definitely helps a lot, and it'll help it to go farther. But yeah, the whole situation it kind of sucks. Especially with the emotions about just being thrown away. That is probably the hardest thing. Um, yeah, Melody, yes, too true. Our tech debt team knocking. Um, yeah, I don't want to go back to that company. I wasn't happy there. It's a company I don't value. Um, and honestly, I question whether the world would be a better place without it existing. I would much rather work for a company that so actually brings value to the world. So yeah, I don't want that job back. Um, yeah. No, Turkey, I don't want you to burn it today, because I don't want to risk you going to jail. Hi, Otter, welcome. Val is a company I like. Yeah. I feel like for the most part, they do mess up here and there. Um, what? No one's perfect. No company's perfect. But Valve does a lot of things to make do it well. But I don't think they have a position for what kind of work I do. Yeah, even if you were to get caught, I don't want you to do anything that's illegal. Yeah. Between the Marines, oh heavens, no. Yeah, Milky, they mess up a lot, but it never really felt malicious. Yeah, I feel like they generally try to be quote consumer. Hi Lawson, welcome. Ghost Wolf, thank you so much for the resub of 16 months. No, thank you so much. Yeah, free crayons. And hi Scott Los, welcome. And hi Ghost Wolves. Constharna. I think that's everyone else. Yeah. James on the longest running CEO company you can think of. This, this gotta be longer. This gotta be. Let's see. I have a tiny bit of patch notes. Um, yeah. So I had a bug with my horns, which you won't see it now. But if I like change the arrows, oh, it's like really dark. My lighting settings are for making that underground, so now it works correctly. What was wrong is so you see how I currently have red hair for the highlights? If I change to like brown, this would still be red. If I change to black, this would still be red. If I change to white, it'd still be red. Um, now it works correctly. It didn't, and apparently didn't, but I didn't notice because they so rarely use other hairstyles, hair colorings. Hi, inner demon, welcome. Punisher, I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm a nurse. Now, if I couldn't do that, I couldn't do that in stream. Yeah, I definitely need a job that's a day job. And I don't think I would do good with medical stuff. I don't think I would be good with that. I get grossed out. Loki, just get me a cop wife and I'll be set. What? I destroy him. I abort little unicorn. Smoke up, bit sleepy, but doing good. Nice. Thank gosh. Turkey. I glare at you. On a very serious note, okay, this is. I had a police officer friend, and he was able to get handcuffs for like stupidly cheap. I think it was like $5. And so, like me and a bunch of my friends bought handcuffs just because we thought it was cool. I learned how to pick them with a paper clip. Because that's fun. I don't ask me why. I don't have a reason why. It was just because. I don't even know if I still have those. If I do, I genuinely have no clue. No, they're not fluffy. They're real handcuffs. $19.70? Gosh, dang. What, to get handcuffs or to pick them? It's actually really easy to pick them if you know what you're doing. Now, doing it while they're behind your back, that would be hard. Doable, but hard. Thanks, cool guy. And hi. As for, other patch notes, I know I'm very certain I mentioned this last time, but so for those of you who are not, for those of you who are newer, I use an AI voice, just because I have dealt with multiple stalkers and I don't want to deal with them anymore. And so I've completely anonymized myself online. That's one reason why I am a VR tuber. I used to stream years ago with a webcam. Years ago, years ago. Um, yeah, I don't do that anymore, and I use an AI voice to anonymize myself. So, with that being said, the software I use is now running on another computer entirely. It's, I like it. The setup's pretty easy. Um, yeah. Now, the only issue is that computer is running Windows 10 and it can't give it any more updates, which is a little bit of a problem. So I might plug that into my VR network, which has no internet. So I don't have to worry about it getting compromised or anything. All the stalkers I had were before I streamed. Um, but I want to be safe. Honestly, Turkey, I feel like a lot of people feel like that with Windows 10. So for those of you who are gamers, um, if you, I'm kind of excited because a game that I've been hopeful about, it like died and now it has come back to life. And it seems like it's really gonna happen now. Yeah, Hightail. If you're not familiar, it has been resurrected, and now there is extremely high chance it will actually become available. Neliki and I are both excited. I keep your my expectations low. Be realistic. I expect it'll probably be buggy first release. Well, it's gonna be like an alpha, but I'm hopeful for it. Kaishizu, welcome. Because like I enjoy Minecraft, but it's so limited. Um, um, so like you can do mods, but having it baked in support is just so much easier. Early server team can probably be more fun than anything that comes after, probably. Yeah, yeah, it'll probably be a lot like the early Minecraft days. Hi, Arnick. Half-Life 3 finally. We'll see. I hope so. I'd love to play more. Hi, Raptor. Welcome. Hi, Overzealous. Welcome. And I'm being stared at by one of my chats. Hi, I miss Fluff. CH Hightail. I don't think we'll need that, honestly, Niliki. If I recall, their plan was to do JavaScript for, the modding language or scripting language, and I would definitely prefer JavaScript over that. I said hi to you earlier, Sword. Hi. Hi, Jess. Hi, good night. Yeah, I saw the pictures, Jess. Are you liking it a lot? I assume so. Yeah, server-side would be Java. Well, I don't know. Like, I know the core language is gonna be Java, but I believe their plans was to have, support for doing JavaScript stuff. How that's incorporated, I don't know. Okay, Glitchicon. Yeah, 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 Jess. Until night. Oh, I'm not calling out this side of the lines. I'm just saying I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I know they can easily incorporate JavaScript inside the both sites. In hi Rory. Hi Slam View, welcome. Yeah, I took a week off. Hi, Cleanse. Welcome. I Miss Scarada. Hello. Yeah, I had to take a mental break. Um, you probably don't know. I got laid off my job. It's a bittersweet. I hated working there, but the situation sucks and just the betrayal kind of feeling never feels good. Um, so I was in I was down. I was down. And I'm sure you guys are familiar, like when you're feeling down yourself, it's hard to be a support for others. Um, Now, as fulfilling as it is for me to be a support, um, I needed some me time. Yeah. So I took some me time and played a lot of games on Discord with everyone, which I still game on Discord with everyone. I have I have a lot of fun with you guys. Which be playing some more Helldivers again soon. I'm getting the itch again. Um yeah. And I haven't played any Helldivers today. Did I play yesterday? I don't think I did. If I did, it was just a few games. Yeah, our creators, it definitely looks very interesting, but I'm done with PvP like that. Yeah, not interested. At least not now. Okay, Milwaukee. Yeah, Slamdu. Wait for Claire Obscure? Wait, is that game that you were mentioning to me? I forget. That is, isn't it? I'm still, waiting for the day you pop in VR chat. I know you don't have a headset. Which game, Nandos? And what couldn't? Yeah, I saw what you said, Turkey. I enjoy Helldivers. Expedition 33. I have not played that. Um, cool guy. I would say wait. Let's see. Well, if you want VR right now, I would recommend. one of the MetaQuest 3 headsets. If you're willing to wait, I would say wait and see how much the new Valve headset's gonna cost. Because apparently they haven't announced the price. I think a lot of people are expecting it to be 1,200. But we'll see. We'll see. It might be cheaper than the Valve Index because it doesn't require base stations. There's a chance. I don't know. So it kind of depends on your budget and how quickly you want to get in VR. And Black Mist, yeah. I feel that so much. I'm Melon Bomb. Welcome. Oh, really, Sanch? It's gonna be cheaper than the Index? That's a W. Now, if they get it down to like $500, that's gonna be huge. Honestly. Yeah, I have a program that listens to me and it converts what I say into text. Oh, that's in chat. Your guess is $700. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have any reason to switch to it. For the reason that it has no face tracking. I would need to sync up the tracking of that headset with Valve trackers, which I already have third-party software that can do that. Um, yeah, so it's just that face tracking. I would need that before I can even consider it. But I don't really have a reason to switch other than it would probably be a better experience for me, like, because I have some delay with my tracking or yeah, with the headset I use. Because this headset, that the best way of looking at it is I have a Quest Pro, and it's a VR headset that can stream from a desktop. The best way of thinking of the Valve, what is it called? The Valve Frame? Think about this. It's a VR headset that can be standalone. Its focus, its number one focus, is to be the headset for streaming PC VR. That is its focus. Everything else is just a win on top of that. Tough, and they've given lots of details, not about the price. But it sounds like some people have said that somewhere they have said they want it to be less than the Index, but doesn't sound like anything's confirmed. High Verminator. Steam frame, yeah. Yeah, and that's huge, Sab. So they've done a lot of things to help reduce the delay. The delay I have isn't too bad. It does take a little getting used to. I would definitely like less delay if I could. But like I said, it requires that I have face tracking because I don't want to give this up. No, I don't like Resident Evil games. I'm glad you enjoy them. Not for me, though. Yeah, tell Scarada I'm kind of expecting 1,200, but if they do less, awesome. The cheaper the better, because they'll make it more accessible for more people. Because I know a lot of people can't afford essentially a PC cost for just a headset. Yeah, I'm sure someone's going to, figure out a way of, doing a face tracker for it. Was the latency between your speech and text always this low? I just got a good voice today. So I actually have a delay, with everything. So the AI voice adds about a second and a half delay. So I render the visual stuff behind by a second and a half. And then I delay the speech to text in the chat by, I think I do 5 seconds on top of that. So I guess it's like 6.5 seconds. Um, that way, if you have zero ping essentially to the Twitch servers, the text chat and the video will show up at the same time. But if you have more of a delay, then you'll technically see the chat before it shows up on the video. So it really depends on your delay with stream. Yeah, so if you're seeing text first, however much you're seeing it first, so if you're seeing it like 2 seconds, you have 2 second delay from the minimum of what Twitch can spit it out. It's the minimum you can get is about 5 seconds. I may have done 6 seconds, honestly, I don't remember. Hi now, welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Physical constraints. I used watching over like satellite. Hi Roman. How are you doing? I got that you haven't changed your name. What? Oh, what did you choose it to? You have a different name on Discord. What was it? VPN plus half of sphere cost. Oh, yeah, that's her. Yeah, that'll do it. Relax against your will. Hi, Chronix. Oh, gotcha, C0. And Chronix, thank you so much for 30 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's smart of you. You have a bad nose. He is a VPN to get around it. Nice. I'm doing okay, Chronix. I hope you're doing well too. I could do all job in the world. That is a good question. You'd want to work on an oil rig? May I ask why? Oh yeah, time zones now, yeah. Wait, was it not you? Am I misremembering? Oh, that sucks, Shizu. And okay, back to the question. That is a really good question. Also, hi, Frostbite. Oh, you could do any job in the world. What would it be? I don't think I know the answer to that question. But I can tell you I would like to do something that's meaningful. Something that it's not just to make money. What has a positive impact on the world in some way. Like, I don't know, maybe it's like, never mind. I don't know. If I knew that answer, I'd be looking for that job. Like, I was thinking earlier. So I was talking to actually one of my neighbors. They work for a medical company. Uh, I can't say what they do because it would literally there's only 20 people that work at this company. But what they're working on is extremely good. And it'll help people uh in a very specific way who need that. Um, and so I don't know, maybe I should look into medical stuff because that can help people and intervene their lives in one way or another. That's rather meaningful. There's also other things too, like I think of like psychiatrists. They help people with their emotions and getting through hard times. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, good night, Slam Dude. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. And Gibbo, thank you so much for the resub. And tier 3 for 14 months. Thank you. And let me read what you wrote. Thank you, Gibbo. Thank you. Hi, Del Toast. Welcome. Okay, so Gregory did a question. Some games are like a free for all. Does an effective anti cheat, anti bully, anti hack, anti this huge set of features exist? What would that look like? Any or all of it is no. There is no, there none of the systems out there exist perfectly works. Um that is true, Niliki. Yeah. Yeah. Um there is no perfect solution for any of those, honestly. Every gamer gets cheats eventually. There is no perfect solution for preventing cheating right now. Um, it seems like a game of whack-a-mole, and I feel like, personally, from what I see, the games are losing. The cheaters are winning, it feels like. Now, when it comes to anti-bullying, um, I don't think there's a perfect solution, but I do feel like Blizzard actually does a good job around that. They are very proactive with their reports, like very proactive. I am impressed with their responsiveness about that. Because I report a lot of people. Anyone who's like really rude to anyone in the match, it doesn't matter if it's me. Like if someone's straight up rude, well, no. If you're gonna be a jerk, go somewhere else. Yes, they can be Nalexy. I'm just talking about that one point though. There are many things that Blizzard can be criticized about. But when it comes to their proactiveness about people being reported, they are proactive. They are very proactive. Um, is it perfect? No, no. I don't think there is a perfect solution either. Because you cannot realistically so think of this, okay? So say you have 100,000 active players, right? And 1 in 10 players, say, does a report every match. Okay, 100,000 active players, you have a match, or use Overwatch, okay? Say your matches last roughly 20 minutes. So every 20 minutes, you have literally 10,000 reports. 10,000. How do you go through all those? Because as a business, you cannot afford to hire enough people to go through all those. You can't do it financially. And so I don't think there is a perfect solution to this. Now, you could say maybe AI could help with this for like weeding out the crappy ones and being like, okay, go review this one. But even AI isn't perfect. AI hallucinates all the time. Um, yeah, like AI is, it's like a double-edged sword. It works great when it does, but when it doesn't, heh, someone suffers. Yeah. So I don't think that's the solution either. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Um, yeah. I think YouTube is using AI extensively with their systems, and oh, you do not have to dig hard to find how much people love YouTube's systems. They don't. Yeah, I don't think it's the solution either. Yeah. I don't know what the solution is. I can't think of a good solution. Yeah. So when it comes to bullying, there is no perfect solution. I think you can supplement it with AI potentially for weeding out the trash. But even then, that's still not going to be perfect. Like, doing that is going to have issues. Like, even if you had like a 95% success rate with the AI, which that's not realistic. It's probably more like 90%. So you have 10,000 reports, okay? And it is successful with 90%, right? What's the math on that? 10,000, so you, what? You have 1,000 reports that are screwed up in one way or another. So a bully gets away with something, or someone gets falsely reported and gets punished. That's a lot of failure. That's a lot. So, like, even if you start in that way, like, if you're, like, if your company's okay with that, like, you're gonna have a lot of people that are hurt. And I have a lot of people that are hurt. That's what's going on with YouTube. Though I think their success rate's a lot lower. Hi, Lone Wolf. I'm doing okay. How about you? Oh, and I am sorry. I was so focused on this. Thank you so much for the raid, Millie. How is you stream? See, I was going hard on that topic. Well, let's see. Let me scroll back up. I'm glad you're doing well, Lone Wolf. Hi, the needy. Welcome. It's all good, and he was getting played some. Yeah, I know you're playing Insulating Killer. Yes, I know. I was lurking. Aurora's chart? What's that? I buzzer see. So yeah, I don't think there's a perfect system. Um, even using AI would it might help you get 90% of the way there, but that 10% that it messes up on, you're gonna have a lot of hurt people. People that get abused against and people that don't get punished. Um, and that's a lot of people. And that was just for a single 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. Um, though I'm very much pulling numbers out of my butt here, because that's the assumption that 1 out of 10 people every match, in other words, every 20 to 30 minutes, is filing a report on someone. Which I think that's kind of fail, based off of my own history. So that would be like 1 in 10 games or me, I report someone. That sounds about right. Um, yeah, and if you do that and you have 100,000 player base at that time, that's 1,000 people getting wronged in some way or another. And that's just in 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Like, imagine over the course of a whole day, how many reports again, how many will be screwed up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wish there was a perfect system. I wish people were just kind and respectful to everyone. I didn't understand that it's a game. Yeah, well, sadly, I can't think of a perfect system. And also, hello, Nintendo. I didn't say hi to you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I think that answers your question pretty well, Gregory. So we talked about anti-cheat. Um, though around anti-cheat, there is some very interesting research going on with algorithmic detections using AI, that is a very interesting. Um, and see, with that, you're still gonna have that success rate where like 10% are either like wrongly accused or wrongly not accused. What is very interesting. It's very, very interesting in that regard. Hi, Stasis. I'm glad I can help. Now, I don't think AI is the answer for everything, but so one thing that AI is extremely good at, it is really good at detecting patterns. Oh, and so I suspect that AI will probably be better at being an anti-cheat than it would be for an bullying detector. At least for now. But I don't know. AI still hallucinates in its current form. It messes up. Is it the answer to everything? No, it's not. But it can be a supplemental tool. But how you incorporate that? I don't know. I don't have that answer. Picer icon. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, it looks like it burped. Okay, it should be back. And Mr. Fantastic. Thank you so much for 16 months. Thank you. Thank you. An email has to be to work in the office on Friday and do your data center tours. I'm sorry. Hi, Gohan. Welcome. Dane Pighead still working on renovations of the house. Rooms left. Nice. Oh, I just got windows installed in my house, which I paid for before I got laid off my job. So it was kind of nice to have something like done. It's like, I can't really afford things like this. At least I shouldn't afford things like this now. When it's like kind of nice getting it after the fact to be like, oh, this is better. Alright, next question. This is asked by Otter. Did you change some stuff on your avatar since last time we streamed? Just some fixes. That's it. You missed the patch notes. Wait, you got ads? Like stream ads? Millie? Seriously? I thought they weren't doing ads for ASMR. When did when did that change? Oh gosh. Turbo ads. Wait, now .u ads too? Gosh. Alright, that means I'm going to have to keep in mind about ads again. That sucks. Wait, a turbo ad? with just 2 seconds. Okay. So it's not like I need to worry about an ad break. Every company wants to turn up ads because they want more money. Yeah, I don't even know if Twitch is profitable. Oh, it's an overlay on the stream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they need to find a way to make it profitable and not suck. And I don't have a solution for them. Yeah. Now, before Amazon bought them, they probably really weren't profitable. But since Amazon owns them now, they can like kind of eat some of those costs. And it might be, yeah. Amazon moving Twitch gaming to Prime, gaming to now DNAC is a bad. What the heck is Luna? Loud Luna. Man, if Twitch went away, that would, I don't know what we would do. YouTube is terrible. Like, seriously, YouTube is terrible. I don't want to say this, but I think it would have to be like check. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Fantastic and Brando. Yeah, like Tilt New World. Aren't they gonna support that game for like one more year or something, and then it's done? The issues I have with Kick are, yeah, I don't think I actually want to go into that. There are issues. I say entity welcome. But see, the problem I see and why I say that is Kick is literally the next closest to what Twitch is. Um, like YouTube is terrible, Facebook is terrible, Twitter is terrible. It's not like it's a really a thing that I don't want to go into here. It's just there's kind of like a long laundry list. The number one yuck for me with Kick is the fact that it's so closely tied with gambling. I don't like gambling. I think it's bad. It's addictive to a lot of people, and I don't like that. Blue Sky's falling in Twitter's shoes, apparently. Really? I haven't really been doing anything with Blue Sky, honestly. Yeah, really. Of Emirate. Interesting. Hi, Kalishnader, welcome. And also, hi, Milk Purple. I didn't say hi. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Sag. Yeah, her work is extremely restrictive. For good reason. I I kinda know what she does. Um, yeah, I understand why it's restrictive. Um, Turned out to be homophobic and transphobic. Whoa. Like, I can understand you not necessarily agreeing with that, but I guess it depends on their stance. Like, there's one thing on hating, and then there's another of not agreeing. And if it's the hating, that is not okay. Not okay. You don't necessarily agree with life points and decisions and viewpoints. That's one thing. I will. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that's their choice. But hating, that's not okay. And okay, Millie, thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. Mel Purple. What do you mean? Oh, was what? By simply welcome. By Millie. Oh, what? Did Apache run behind me? I didn't even notice if he did. Apache Bro's actually in the world with thee. Right there. Thank you, Sinclair. Alright, we have 3 hydrates backed up, so let's actually do a hydrate. Hydrate. Okay, Rory. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. What? Did he rubber ducky behind it? I don't see anything. Good questions tonight, guys. Very good questions. Oh, it was probably just, yeah, curtain. So there's a curtain right here. So if I go through it, you see it makes me look a little ghostly. Thanks, you're right. Now, you do have to be careful with transparent stuff in VR because a lot of people, if you use transparent clothing, sometimes it can make them disappear. So I only have like two pieces of clothing that have transparency. Let's see, this dress, so there's transparency there, but like the rest of it, all the dark spots, those aren't transparent. So like, okay, so it works correctly here. Um, there have been some places where I've gone and it's like all of a sudden this whole strip is just like gone. I'm like, dangerous. But everything else on me is not transparent at all. Yeah, water. Yeah, I am very cautious with my materials. It's mostly transparency materials of Valgore that have that issue. Here, that- mm, yeah, it's like I slept in a hot tub in VR with a bunch of friends and like their clothes like entirely disappeared. I'm like, you're naked. I'm like, I'm not, because I don't use transparency except around two things. And it's like, so I still had like my whole swimsuit, no biting. Because a lot of people like to use chance clipping, I think it's what it's called, where it's like you swap out the material for one that's transparent to make it disappear. Um, and so since you're using that kind of a material, you go into the wrong kind of water, and everything disappears. Which is another reason why I don't use that method. It's also more demanding on your computer, because yeah, you may not have a material, but it's still actually rendering it in a sense. Especially if there's any sort of like real time lighting in the world, it's still going to calculate it on that material, even if it doesn't show up. And some will be slightly faint. Yeah, so like all my clothing, if I toggle something off, like my gloves or whatever, um, it's actually its own mesh, and so it won't change the material, it just turns the mesh off, which is better for performing for your client. Technically, you'll still have the whole material in your RAM, but it'll be less hard on your GPU, like rendering wise. RAM wise, it's gonna be the same. If that made no sense to you, I hope that. Hi, Von Heshira, welcome. Okay. Hi, Tekina, how are you? I think I need to take a brief little break. I need to use the restroom. So I'm gonna decide to be right back, King, and I will be right back. Okay? See you shortly. I'm doing okay, Von Heischer. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. I thank you. Paisol Wakan and Gunjif no? And Pais by Fox? Yeah, but Chitty in front of me. Oh, and they jumped down. Um, honestly, I have no clue. They were just some generic glasses that I found online. They were free. By Odd. I'm doing okay. Wait, Odd. You were the one that changed your name in Discord, right? It's you. I was thinking it was Got, but it was you. I think. Yeah, okay. You haven't changed your name in but yet. Oh, oh wow. Okay. Mochiel welcome. Then, hello and Phaser, welcome. Duke Nukem, welcome. Oh yeah, how did your VCat Grando? I need to ask, Nadia how it went for them too. Nice. Oh, you collabed together? Oh, nice. Funky Soul. Okay, cool. Okay. We're gonna do a massage again. So if you're not familiar, I have a literal massage gun here. I'm gonna use it on my neck. It's gonna look silly because it's gonna make my headset shake. So if you have any sort of shaky emote, feel free to spam it. I'm gonna adjust the setting a little bit. Alright, changing sides. Hi, Bard. Welcome. Oh my goodness, my cord is driving me crazy right now. I have a cord that runs from my headset down to my battery pack. It's like twisted funny right here. I just fix it by doing that. Maybe? No, maybe. Okay, we'll do that stretch in a little bit. I think we might do it after the particle dance. Okay, I think we're gonna do the nozzle before the particle dance. And, alright, I think I'm actually gonna disable redemptions, because that's gonna push us into at least 230, probably 225 worth there. Yeah. Nuzzle. So after that is a lap pillow, then a peekaboo, and a spray chat. Well, lap pillow will definitely do after particle dance. I think we'll do the peekaboo right after, because I'll be standing. Geo. But I think we'll do the spray chat right now. You know what? I need to look into the brightness of this again. Need to figure out why. Okay, I think we're going to switch now routes. I'm gonna drop a ring. Let me place one somewhere. There we go. Alright, let's do a quick check. I feel like I'm slanted. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. Wait, I go back to the other world real quick. I'm gonna set the beer back and get the music going again. Thank you, everyone, for the compliments. And hi, Subsonic, and Sir Honey Badger, and Blake Rune, welcome. Hold Powder, thank you so much for the resub for 4 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. And hello, Kilder. Hey, thank you for the compliment, Subsonic. I've seen people play with particles, but I haven't seen anyone do anything like I do it. So I feel I'm pretty unique in that regard. Doesn't mean no one can, but I think I'm pretty original in that respect. Okay, we're gonna do a lap pillow now. Oh, I was supposed to do a stretch, but I already sat down. I was supposed to do a peekaboo as well. Ah, I forgot. Okay, we're just gonna do it in order. I'm gonna do the lap pillow. Oh wait, what angle did it say? I don't actually remember. Sideways, okay. Focus, hello? Oh, welcome, Welted Moon. Thank you. I assume you're referring to the fact that I'm a VR, like in VR. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, don't let me forget. I need to write down something on my to-do list for a lap pillow redeem to say what the position is. Remind me to do that when lap pillow's over. Oh, thank you, Wilted. No, you pleasure. Hang morbid. Welcome. We've had several of the to make me accept redemption. We've had two. Yeah, two. I still say no, you. Because it's fun. You just lost your Illumida save? Wait, what does that mean? Like, you were already dead and you lost the save of it? That pillow is over. Oh, so you died and it deleted it. I'm sorry. I Skeevious, welcome. Alright, I need to write Tingy down. Alright, so I'm sorry, Nixie Sauce. That sucks. Oh my goodness. Hi, Naku. It's been a long time. Though technically I lurk in your streams a lot. Are you? It's been a while. The what pose? And thank you for the follow. Right, Kian? I hope you're having a great day. I'm doing okay. I got laid off my job the end of October. But it's a bittersweet because I hated the company. So now I'm forced to find a better situation. It's really honestly like not going to be hard to find a better job compared to that one. Um, Situation still sucks though, but I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well. I've been lurking in some of your drying streams. Right, Deja Fuma, welcome. I've also noticed you've been getting in VR more too. You had a really cute avatar last time, but I will admit, I still love your original avatar. Probably the most. Um, you're such a cute face. Not saying the new ones are any less cute. It's just, uh, when I think of Naku, that's what I think of. I'm trying barely giving in only for streams, not too much. Or yeah, I totally get it. I haven't been giving him VR to socialize like at all. Um, Sag has been trying to get me in to socialize, and I don't know. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Oh, really? Can I see a preview, perchance? Also, Natsu is. Oh, okay. I have been saying it wrong the entire time I have known you. Ah, what a quality friend I am. Yeah, I noticed people said that, like, when you're doing some streams with, that I think it was a Spanish guy, they were saying Natsu, and I was like, is not how it's said, or is it like a Spanish thing? Wasn't a Spanish thing. Oh yeah, it was the nacho, yeah. Well, didn't move. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm so glad you want to come back. I'm glad you feel that way. No, not Sue. Not Sue. Um, are you commissioning this avatar, or are you making it yourself? And 10 of assuming commissioning. Okay, Odd. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well as you're going to bed. Oh, nice. You and your bestie. That's awesome. Would you rather the other person cannot ever be happy or cannot ever be sad? Okay, so this person has experienced sadness before, so they understand the difference. Oh gosh, I would never wish eternal sadness on anyone, but that makes for a strange situation for if sad things happen and they just don't have the ability to be sad. That also raises some interesting questions around empathy, too. Could they be empathetic if they can't be sad for someone? Probably. But that's an interesting question nonetheless. Yeah, I suspect someone can still be empathetic without being a scientist. And they could still understand sadness because they've been through it. Yeah, and they always look on the bright side. Yeah. Okay, good night, Nellicky. Thank you so much for hanging out. Out the rest of your day goes great. That's not a bad song. Wait, Natsu would be in the same time zone, I think, as Niliki. So that's like what? 10 a.m. for you guys? Or 11? Yeah, 11. Yeah. Yeah, 11 for EU, except for Utah and like, what, Portugal? I think? Is that the country that's like right on the western part of the EU? Colossal Order? I don't know what that is. In common news, I'm excited for Hytale coming back to life. And also for the Star Citizen players out there, the free Sly event starts on the 20th. Wait, there's an Eastern time zone in Europe? Really? I thought it cut off. Like, I thought at the border of Europe, it then became another time zone. So there's like another one? Huh, I didn't know that. It's 5 a.m. for you. Oh, okay, so 5 a.m. So then you're Eastern time zone. It's pretty late. Are you gonna be going to bed soon? Mania, it's 12 a.m. right now. Wait, wouldn't that actually be PM? Romania, that that's in Europe. I didn't realize it's that far east, though. I thought it was closer. Well, Mom, my European geography is lacking. Okay, melted. Yeah, no worries on Phaser. Sometimes I forget too. I'm like, wait, which one am I dealing with? I'm starting to get sleepy. Which makes sense, because I think it's 3:05 now. I had a caffeine pill before I started stream, because I'm like, I want to go for as long as I can, or it's already feeling a little sleepy, and I think it has worn off. At least it feels like it has. I don't know how long caffeine lasts for. Do we want to know? Hi, Sinister Six, welcome. I took it, I think, around 11:30, 11:40. And so that would be roughly 3.5 hours ago, a little less. As if it supposedly lasts longer than that period, I wonder if it's actually having an effect on me or not. Yeah. So Patchy's saying I think caffeine will last 6 hours. If that's the case, I wonder if it actually is having an effect or not on me. Or maybe I'm awake in other ways, but it's like not taking away but actually sleepy feeling. 'Cause I feel sleepy, but my mind is also very active. Or maybe it's just making me more active, but not removing the sleepiness. I need the magical pill that will make you not feel sleepy. 4 to 6 hours. Yeah, that could be it too, Punisher. Because I feel relaxed, yeah. Honestly, because so when I'm doing visual ASMR like this, I'm watching myself do it, which I find a little relaxing too. Congratulations, you've unlocked what it feels like to have ADHD. I have ADHD. Have you enjoyed the stream so far after the week? I always enjoy streaming. I don't use caffeine regularly. Yeah, I wonder if I actually do have ADHD. I have some aspects of it. Like, I know I have the hyper focusing of it. Um, I can, I can hyper focus. Uh, yeah, where I will like literally sit down for 12 hours straight and not do anything else. Stimulant intolerant ADHD. Maybe, maybe. Oh, sad. No, that's not even me hyper focusing. That is not even me hyper focusing. Yeah, I have not hyper focused on Helldivers. That's me wanting distractions, not thinking of other things. Um, yeah, I have hyper focused on projects where I have forgotten to go to the bathroom and like eat or do anything else. Well, like in Helldivers, I still go use the bathroom. I still get a snack. I still get a drink. But yeah, there have been projects that I've worked on where I have done it for like 8 hours, 10 hours, and I have not even gotten up. I haven't even blinked. I am just locked on. Yeah. Democracy, freedom. I enjoy Helldivers a lot. Yeah, if any of you play Helldivers, I play it pretty frequently. That I've been on Star Citizen X, but I'm probably gonna do some Helldivers tomorrow. What did speech text say? Diapers? Oh gosh, that's funny. Yep, sounds about right. Demology couch. Sounds about right. Oh, hell diapers. It's what we give our enemies when they crap themselves for getting their butts kicked by freedom. Oh, there's no planets where we can hunt them right now, Brando, right? Or is there one? I thought there wasn't any hive worlds that we could go to. I could be wrong. There's a couple of heavy gloom worlds. I don't know if they're hive worlds. I honestly had fun taking out the hive worlds. It was a challenge. Though it was less fun once they introduced back the that Diguna strain. I forget what they're called. Yeah, they're annoying. Yeah, they did improve them, so they are more counteractable and they didn't just like lock on to you. So they fixed the issues with them, making them like a stim tax and uncounterable. But they're still not fun to fight. Vixenova. Have you seen Tire? Some more worlds I saw were cool Sarvia recently. I haven't really looked for any. Don't forget to post in the Discord. I wouldn't mind check them out. Oh, really, Morbid? What was announced in the patch? I hope they are doing more family weapon balances, cause I would like to try out more builds. I've been enjoying the, how is it called? The Devastator? Is that what it's called? The primary that's like a bolt action auto cannon. I forget what it's called. Hyvex Nova and Mizmer. I to had a Sikayan. I it has working by neural. Wait, what? Eruptor, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm really liking the Eruptor against the bots and bugs. Not against the Luminant. Though I haven't tried it, but I don't really need it for the loadout that I take. Um, but I think it would be probably a bad call. Cause I use a Liberator, for dealing with the words. Goodbye, Klishmeter. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. fix crash fixes, fix changing graphic settings during some missions, okay? Unlocking the city missions. Also, kindly ask you to put a fiery red circle around the date December 2nd, so you'll have some buzzing updates for you all. Interesting. Mm. Otter, that's a good question. That's something I've been thinking about for a while. Okay, good night, Glistnator. Oh, the Talon can take out stingrays? Hold up. Hold up. Eldiver's wiki. What moves? Side islands. And I don't know if I'd want to give up the flamethrower that I have. I don't worry. What's under special? Okay, it deals 200 ballistic. Yeah, so it could. Yet, how many shots? Oh, is that one of the ones where it's based off of heat? Yeah. So you could. I've been using the, yeah. Oh gosh. The, I'm forgetting what it's called, but it deals 200 damage a shot too. It's an energy based one. The Scorcher. And it does okay. It's not amazing, but it does okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for 33 months. Gosh, thanks, yeah. And good night, Otter. I hope you sleep well if you're going to bed. And thank you, Ziggy. Yeah, so Patchy, I've been using the Scorcher. It deals 200 a shot. And the Stingray, I think it has 800 health. Since it's a medium armor and a ranged, it doesn't take 4 shots. It takes more like 6 shots, sometimes more. Um, I feel like it takes about almost a whole mag, which is 20 shots. Yeah, he's been typing in there. So yeah, it's not amazing. It does okay. The outer cannon is definitely the best at taking out uh the stingrays. That or the wasp. And I'll no, not Otter. Oh, are you going to bed, Otter, too? Bye, Shura. Welcome. Wait, did I say night to you? Oh yeah, I think I did. See, I'm getting tired. Um, you like the laser cannon? Really? Okay. Good night, Mr. Fantastic. Thank you for hanging out. So, I have been running against, I wonder if we should change the topic to just chatting. Um, I have been running the Stalwart, for my support weapon, because it is really good at dealing with the Votless, and it's decent at dealing with the Overseers as well. And then I've been using the Scorcher as my primer for mostly dealing with Stingrays, and it also deletes Overseers really quickly too. Um, and then I've been using for my secondary. What have I been using? So I don't use the Scorcher for my secondary with this build. I don't remember what I was using. This is why I write my builds down. Oh, the grenade pistol. Yeah, I use the grenade pistol, so that way I have something for dealing with the ships. You lower the shield of the tower and then shoot a grenade in the ship, so that way you can hold onto grenades or something else. And then I use the Seeker grenade because it's actually really good at dealing with the harvesters, the walker dudes. You just lower the shields and throw 2 of those, and it's typically dead. Sometimes 3. Or you can just shoot a few light shots into the eye and it will die after the last 2 grenades. And then I do supply pack. And I do have 500 kg as my guard and gas mines. And it works pretty well. The Scorcher isn't amazing at dealing with the Stingrays, but it does okay. And honestly, that's really the only spot it kind of struggles. That build. Yeah. It does pretty good against the harvesters because the grenades. And the Scorcher does okay against Stingrays. My other build, it uses the autocannon. So for that one, I use the Liberator turbine. No, just the regular Liberator. The Crispa for secondary Seeker grenades, and then autocannon. Now, autocannon is amazing at deleting everything against the squints, except for the walkers, the harvesters. So that's where the grenades come in, but you only have 4 and you can't replenish them easily. And you kind of struggle with ammo economy a bit. That's the one downside to that build is because you're pretty much using the autocannon for deleting everything other than the Votless. And so it's kind of hard on your ammo. Which is why I was looking into doing a supply pack build. So with the Votless, you just use the Liberator and the Crisper. The Crisper is freaking amazing at dealing with the Votless. You just like wave that thing back and forth a few times while running the opposite direction and they all just nice. But yeah, the 2 things with that build is it struggles against the harvesters and ammo economy. Pretty much in the higher tiers, like I'm having to rely on friendlies to resupply me. And I don't like having to like rely on my teammates in a way like they might need that resupply based off of their own build. So like I don't want to have to like expect that from them. Because that's it feels a little selfish on my side. So I like to do builds where I don't have to stress out my teammates at all, even if they're completely willing to. I like to do builds that are completely self-reliant as much as possible. So that's why I was toying with the other build. I wish there was another you're the berserker supplying you as fun. Apache just called me a berserker. I don't know how I feel about this. I am really mean with the autocannon, okay? I am pretty good with that. Um, but Brandon says he's not wrong. Yeah, I go through ammo on that thingy really quick, me, but I land my shots. Yeah. I still very mixed about the heavy machine gun. And a bad day at work, how can I teach someone when they don't want to be taught? I don't think you can. It has to be their choice to. Otherwise, they're not to learn. Hi, heroic fencer, you had a bad day. And hi, infected potato. Also, hi, Captain Dieter, I didn't say hi to you. That's the almighty 500 kg. Um, yeah, for me, I really hate the reload of the MG, and the recoil is just so high. Like, you cannot sit still with it, really. Um, and on the, I pretty much play against the bugs, almost like, not the bugs, the squids almost exclusively on level 10. And you can't sit still. You can't sit still. So, yeah, you can only play with peak physique, but even then, the recoil is insane. I would consider the medium, the machine gun, but it has a stationary reload too. And it just kills it for me. Maybe if its reload was faster, I would consider it, but no. Now, Stalwart's amazing. It has so much ammo, and it's a mobile reload, but it won't kill a stingray at all. It bounces right off it. Hi, Annabelle, welcome. Yeah, best kneeling or prone, but I don't enjoy that gameplay style, and often you get overwhelmed, level 10. Stalwart's amazing at dealing with the voteless now, and I call them meat bags. They're called, what are they? Flesh mobs? I call them meat bags because of Elder Scrolls Online. That's why I bring the Euroraptor. The problem with the Euroraptor is it is a slow projectile and it takes 2 shots to kill a stingray. So if you, one, miss one of those shots, it's not gonna die. And 2, you have to hit 2 shots, which means that it's probably gonna be hitting you. So, I don't know. You can say the same thing with a Scorcher too. And you can't kill it before it will hit you. You have to move. Um, yeah. So the thing was, I was trying to do a build where I could use the stalwarts, because it's a lot of fun against the voteless. Yeah, the problem with the crossbow is the same issue as the Raptor, is timing the projectile. And I think you have to hit it 3 times with the explosive crossbow. I think. Has does the crossbow deal 400 and something damage, or is it like 300 and something damage? Because the Stingray has 800 health. Wait, are you getting ads or just a very short one for? It's 600 damage from my explosive crossbow. So then I will two-shot it, okay? Still, landing that projectile, I feel like that's a tall order. And we're totally like yapping ASMR right now. So we are getting ads then. Okay, that's noted. I'm gonna have to enable the little ad tracker again so I can know when we're doing ad breaks. That's annoying, because I thought ASMR wasn't supposed to get ads. You just keep going back and forth on it. Okay, so Otter asked, you ever gonna do other things ASMR on Twitch? And I have been really debating about doing gaming streams. It's something I haven't done in a long time. I'm guessing my viewers probably be a lot lower. I'm wondering, like, maybe in the 30 or 40 range. I don't know how many people, uh, would be interested in that, and especially depending on the game. Currently, I'm playing Helldivers and Star Citizen. Considered playing some Overwatch. Um, and I've done Minecraft in the past. But I'm not sure. I have been looking into the setup, so part of moving AI voice thingy I have onto another computer was part of me looking into that. If I can also run my model, VR chat on the other computer too, I could do it. Uh, it would probably be before or sometimes during the same time frame. Not on that. So like, I don't stream on Wednesdays or wait, no, I don't stream on Thursdays and Tuesdays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, I don't stream. But if I were to do gaming streams those days, I could. And the main reason I don't stream on those days is I kind of need to rest and make sure that I chill enough. And playing games isn't tiring. And so I could do this. You rebuy. Why did you have to rebuy? Oh, you refunded it, didn't you? Yeah, you'll have to come play. I'm probably gonna play tomorrow. Um, say, I'm gonna have on my to-do list look into VR chat on the other computer. Oh, I see. Okay. So, Otter, yes, it's something I'm looking into. The main holdup here is I need to see if I can borrow my computer's webcam with another computer. Yes, I can do that. then I can have ZR Chat, which is the game I am in that runs my model, running on that other computer and make them use my webcam for figuring out the motion of it. Um, oh, Otter went to sleep. Oh, that's right. Well, I'm answering his question in spirit. Thank you for pointing out my forgetfulness on Phaser. Feels bad. I'll just have to tell him yes next time I see him. No. Oh, I never turned the ambience back on. I'm such a good streamer. Yeah, now it feels more like an ASMR channel. Uh, no, I think I want to switch the music. Don't touch me. Okay, you can touch me. I want to do this one. If you don't play. I don't know. Matthew. Uh, Thank you so much for the resub for, what is that, 10 months? Thank you. At tier 3, me too. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, I'm hanging in there. I took the week off from streaming as I wasn't in the natural place to be able to stream. I kind of had to take some time for myself and just get through the emotions from getting laid off. Um, but I'm doing better now. The situation still sucks, but at least the emotions are passing. I'm sorry you have headaches. Headaches suck. I hope it goes away soon. So yeah, I need to look into sharing a USB device through one computer to another. And if I can do that, then I can share my webcam from my desktop over the network to the computer that's running my AI voice, and also how it runs VR chat, and see my face and do all the face tracking and all that. Moving for essentially doing VTube stuff. Okay. Had to take it easy. Did you take something? I hope you did. Gosh dang, it's almost 4 a.m. and I'm still going. I think that's the caffeine. Oh, test, test. Okay, it's working now. Yeah, it looks like the software actually crossed on another computer. That's really interesting. So I added to my to-do list to have something restart it if it dies. It's been running for a week, so I'm not gonna pretend like I'm surprised. Oh no, it hasn't been running for a week because I had the power outage yesterday. So it's been running for a day. Uh, I'm assuming Wardu or whatever it's called is what you mean. Yeah, no, no. I would have to completely port my avatar to. There are some tools that help you do it, which I tried to do and it didn't work. And I would still lose a lot of settings by doing that, so I don't want to go that route. I just want to worry about making my avatar for VRChat and using VRChat. So if I can offload that stress of doing that onto another computer, then it doesn't really matter what game I play, I can do it on my computer. Yeah, so that's my thought. I'm a nerd. You know what? Maybe one this time. Wow, nerd. So what I would do in thanks. I would go into a green room in VRChat. And I have a world already set up for this, that I know of. Got a green rim world. And then on OBS, I have a filter that strips out the green. Um, yeah. So my own personal green display. Yeah, I haven't used this one in a while on stream. Yes, Sag, but that doesn't work for what I would need to do. And the reason being is I don't have, well, I guess I can look into, what's it called? There's a stream, spout stream. So I would have to use a spout stream to get that to work. Um, and I don't have that set up, so I'd have to look into that. And Dark Phoenix, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm curious what this would look like with the buddy. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, it clips right there. That's a shame. Okay, I'll have to fix that. That looks kind of good. The what? Oh well, my tracking is a little off. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Hit behavior, take picture. I'm gonna add a note. So fit. Oops. This is the left side. I noted. Gosh, thing I've added a lot of things on my to-do list. I literally have added 5, 11 things. A lot. But this is like a very realistic look I would draw. Now that's a little funny right there. Oh, yeah, I don't really have anything else that would work with this. So that, yeah, no, 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 and that's definitely a no. That's weird. And sweater would look weird too, if that was an option. Yeah. I also have another top. Oh, yeah, got rid of that one. An observation for after stream. How about you just say what it is on there? Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, wait, Clippy? Hold up. 1 second. Where? I don't see it. Well, I don't doubt you, but how is it triggered? Uh, Rain. Drag. Alright, coming back. Fine, thank you so much for resubbing for 21 months. Not tier 3, too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I added 8 to do. And point 2. Go back to the other whoops, which were that, I think? Or you know what? I think I want to do this. It done the glasses the whole stream. And 0 Matthew. Okay. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. I've been ready to work and train. Good night, Matthew. Oh, and Sag. Okay. Good night. There do I want to. We could do off shoulder knit. We haven't done that in a while. Should we do that? I think so. We will. And we're going to do that one? Why, that one. Okay, this look. Wax pretty well with the glasses, though, so I might keep them. Good night, Sag. Now I feel like the rock top looks a little funny with the lace. Maybe we could do. No, no, that doesn't work. I'll just stick with this. I'm gonna change the Gina shorts. Something I'm gonna look into as well. So, my knee is actually. Let me try to get it lined up if I can. Um, this is where my knee is. So, it's about there. The avatar's knee is there. You see the difference? But there's a big difference. I'm gonna try to adjust it so the leg length better matches me IRL. I think they're like 32 to 3 inches too long versus what my legs are actually IRL. Yeah, so I'm gonna toy with that. That's on my to-do list too. And that way my arm can't slip into my legs like this, because the legs are too long, so a knee is going up. And so when I put my arm on my leg, it clips. Yeah. I Puncher is king. How have you been? I'm doing okay. I should probably be going to bed. It's 4 a.m. here we are. I'm glad. Yeah, you and B. Though I think the sleepiness may have just hit. No eating potatoes. I will defend myself. I will use this. Oh, I think the sleepiness really is catching up now. Yeah. Then I was spraying Apache because he was typing nom nom. No. Yeah, I think it might be time. It's 4 a.m. This is supposed to be my hard tell-off anyway. I don't even know if he's training right now. Let's see. Stellar Speeds. Samora, Mariah Bessie. I'm gonna put it to hold. You guys get to pick. Alright, I give you 3 minutes to vote. Oh, we're about to end. Don't leave yet, guys. Don't go. The Sorara is winning big time. I like doing polls for this because I hate picking between my friends. Well done, Gregory. Bleak boredom. I am Sir Red Cat. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. And sometimes chat might have a presence, and that's okay. That's why, Brando, I don't have to pick between my friends, and you guys get what you most prefer or want to check out. Thank you, Tatsuya. Uh, that's not an excuse, that's an explanation. I do it for all those reasons. Those three specifically. Mostly because I don't want to pick between my sins. But then it's also nice that you guys might want to check out someone that you don't know, or maybe you have a preference. Okay, so we're gonna be writing slowly. I'm kinda glad you picked her because I miss her. And she only started about an hour ago, so that works out nicely. Okay. Thank you so much for being here tonight. For choosing this fun part of your day. And I hope being her has helped make your day be a little bit better. Please take good care of yourself. You matter. you have for and right meat. Maybe not as the world might value those who make lots of money, but as part of the human family, someone who's in my life that I value. I value you and your time. Thank you for being here. And please never, ever forget that you are loved. Until next time. Good night. Tonight, Saul, Cotter, Gregory, Brando, Bard, Long, Antarans, Dark Reaper, Hunter's Bloom, Sonic, Maxi Sauce, Tatsuya, Vector. Now you finisher. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Good night, Dafula, Metronet. Good night, everyone. And simply, good night.